Jenny Wilde was a trailblazer in her own way. She was born in Berlin 150 years ago, and she was part of the first generation of professional librarians in Germany. But what I find even more impressive, being a librarian myself, in 1926 she was appointed head of the library of the Hochschule für die Wissenschaft des Judentums in Berlin, one of the most important rabbinical seminaries and research hubs in Germany. This was a remarkable achievement, because in Germany, library work was men's work at that time, especially if it came to leading an academic library. This means Jenny Wilde had worked her way up against all odds. In this picture, we see her standing in the center of her empire, at the reference desk in the reading room of the library. This photo is one of only 3 known pictures of her. It was taken in 1938, when she was 64 years old. It shows her surrounded by her colleagues. The younger woman is Adele Sperling, her assistant. The older man I haven't managed to identify so far, but I believe that the younger man is Hans-Erich Fabian, who worked as the secretary of the Hochschule at that time. Shortly after this picture was taken, the Nazis started to systematically confiscate Jewish libraries. It was clear to Jenny Wilde and her colleagues that something needed to be done. So what they did is, out of the 60,000 books of the library, they took the 60 most valuable books and had a friend smuggle them out of Germany. Shortly after, the library of the Hochschule was confiscated by the Nazis. But the most important books had already left Europe and were out of reach of the Gestapo, thanks to the initiative of Jenny Wilde and her colleagues. Jenny Wilde passed away in Berlin in 1949, after having survived Theresienstadt Ghetto. On that occasion, her former colleague Hans-Erich Fabian wrote about her in the Aufbau. Since so little is known about Jenny Wilde, this obituary is an important source to learn more about her. What struck me while reading it was that despite her remarkable achievements as a librarian, in the end, it seems that to Jenny Wilde, her job was not so much about the books she took care of, but about her readers.